All right, I'm gonna do something fun and different. I don't know how many of these are gonna be on my playlist, but I'm gonna try to do my best, and I would love your feedback. But we are gonna do a celebrity edition when it comes to either failed relationships, good relationships, or celebrities that have manifested their SPs back more than once, one time, it really doesn't matter. So stay tuned because we have someone very interesting to talk about today, a celebrity who has shitty assumptions about love because she has a terrible track record with men, as well as she has manifested her SP back. So stay tuned, you do not want to miss this. Hey everyone, my name is Kim Velez. I am a conscious life and success coach, and I am here to help you create a dope ass self concept so you can win in love, you can win in life, or pretty much whatever you want. So if that sounds fucking good for you, then definitely subscribe. You don't want to miss my videos. I am now uploading on Mondays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern time. All right, so this is my celebrity edition. And before I jump in, I want you guys to comment below any celebrities that has manifested an SP back or has, it's obvious based off their history of their romantic life, if they have really bad negative assumptions in regards to love and they just keep manifesting really bad relationships over and over again, or they have a great marriage or a great relationship. I don't know, either way. So comment below because it'll help give me some ideas of people that I might not be aware of or maybe don't know enough about that I can actually research and create more of these. So today we are talking about the amazing Jennifer Lopez. And I thought this one would be really fun because I have been saying this for a long time with her, that and I'm going to be doing Kim Kardashian. I'm going to do Khloe Kardashian. So definitely, other than those people, drop me some names of anyone you're interested in learning more of, or me giving my opinion. Now, obviously, I don't coach these people. I don't know them and I don't work with them. This is just my assumption based off what has been exposed to me in the media. So it's just my opinion. So take it for whatever the fuck it's worth, okay? All right, so let's talk about Miss JLO. So she is beautiful. She's fucking fierce. She's rich as fuck, right? But she can't keep a fucking man. So why is that? So we're gonna look at two things here. She not only can't keep a man, but she's also manifested an SP. She's done it twice. She's done it with Mark Anthony and she's done it with Ben Affleck that I'm aware of. I don't know who else. Maybe there's other people we're not aware of. But I wanna talk to you a little bit about every relationship she gets into. While they can last for a couple years, Mark Anthony led to marriage and children, obviously. She ends up breaking up with them. And then her pattern of behavior is she then jumps into another relationship, like within days, it seems like, or weeks. And one of the things I want to talk about, we're going to look at the psychological part of this, but the one that trumps that is law of assumption, the spiritual component of this. So when we look at her history with men, she manifests in big powerhouse men that, makes sense because she's a powerhouse woman, but the relationships don't last. These men cheat on her. We don't really know the full story, right? Just kind of what's exposed and theorized in the news. But one of this is she either has a poor self-concept when it comes to love, or she has an assumption about love and men generally speaking, when it comes to relationships and love and the men she dates. Now, she may have both of those. I don't know, because again, I'm not coaching her personally. This is just me having fun and doing something a little bit different, right, on the channel. So obviously there's assumption she has, again, about herself when it comes to love, and then the men she ends up involved with that isn't favorable for her because none of her relationships last. The other thing that isn't the best for her is she doesn't allow herself space when an end of a relationship happens to really be able to go in and reflect and understand. She understands about consciously creating the rest of her reality, but not about her love life. And this is what a lot of people do. A lot of people just keep rinse and repeating the same types of relationships where they end in heartbreak and failure. And then they just jump into another relationship without taking time to really, some people need to heal from relationships, some people don't. Some people need to reflect and understand what's going on with me. I'm the common denominator out of all these men in my life, all these relationships I'm drawing into me. Why do they keep ending up like this? Why is it heartbreak and failure? Why am I not able to sustain a significantly long-term relationship? And this is the thing, when you jump into another relationship, you don't give yourself the chance to do that, and you're kind of distracting yourself and numbing yourself from an external source outside of you, which defeats the whole fucking thing when it comes to spirituality, because everything you need is within. So people like that, and I've seen this as a therapist, I have seen this with just people I know in my personal life, those people that jump from relationship to relationship or are always involved with someone, it doesn't even matter if it's a serious connection or not. It's just needing that constant, somebody giving them attention, somebody feeding their ego, somebody making them feel good enough, rather than them kind of licking their wounds or going through whatever they need to. And then again, changing their subconscious beliefs or stories about their self-concept and love, or the types of men that they're choosing, or a love story in general. And so when you do that, all you're doing is running from you. And again, you're seeking something outside of you to make you feel better. And you're not allowing yourself the opportunity to do any of the internal work and the internal reflection so that you can really reprogram your mind so you create a better experience, right? So this happens with a lot of people. It's just them being distracted from themselves and not wanting to look within and kind of deal. So they just surround themselves with another connection, more people feeding their ego and really holding their attention so they don't have to deal with this. And that's not really, emotionally, that's not the healthiest thing to do. It doesn't resolve anything for you. And then, as Jennifer Lopez has shown us, she just keeps manifesting the same bullshit over and over again. So she also, though, has manifested SPs, right? So her and Mark Anthony, I'm trying to rack my brain from the story I read a long time ago. He was married to someone else a really long time ago, obviously before he married her. And they had a thing. I don't know if they ever physically acted on it, but there was a connection there. And they didn't pursue it supposedly because, you know, he was married. So then, I don't even know how many years later, fast forward, they end up together, obviously married. He obviously divorced or got out of a relationship with the woman he was involved with, and then him and JLO got together, got married, and had kids, right? Her twins, who are adorable. So that was interesting to see, right? When you're learning about law of assumption, and this is why circumstances don't fucking matter, okay? Because he was with someone else and that ended, and then boom, they got together. But unfortunately, their marriage didn't last. And again, based off, since JLo is the creator of her reality and she's the fucking common denominator and all these men are the variables, she has something going on in her, an assumption that's not favorable, that keeps manifesting these constant breakups. So then we also look at how she manifested Ben Affleck. This is why, you guys, I laugh when you're all stressed the fuck out about, I need them back in my life now. Oh my God, how long is it gonna take? Well, how long was this? 17 years, 13 years? You know what I mean? Like, and boom, they're back together now. Are they gonna last? I don't fucking know, you know, based off, unless she's gonna do work on herself, and since she just got out of the relationship with A-Rod and jumped right in with Ben, I'm not gonna be a negative Nancy and fucking assume something unfavorable for her. We'll just see, okay? It's her reality, let's see what she creates for herself. But what I want you to understand is, despite him being moved on and all the things he's been going through in his own life, right? All those fucking years. And then her and all her marriage and failed relationships and all the things she was involved with, she still manifested him back. And now they're back together. And do you think they're sitting there together like, oh my God, I can't believe we wasted all this time and it's unfortunate, and they're crying and upset and sad? No, they're like fucking basking, hopefully, in the love they have for each other and, you know, the reconnection, right? So circumstances don't matter, because she's obviously, as you can see, whether they're with someone else or married or how much time has gone by, none of that shit matters. It really matters about you and what you want and what's going on with you. Now, it probably took her a long time because she just jumps in, she's manifesting other relationships in. She's good at getting men, powerful men to want to be with her, right? But not sustaining it. So we have to really kind of look at, this is what the assumptions do. Like, this is why, to me, it's very easy to manifest new love in, to manifest SPs back. I've personally done it a million trillion times. It's fucking not hard at all. To me, it's understanding your pattern of thinking and your beliefs about your self-concept in love, and understanding that you are the creator of all your experiences and how people show up for you. And when you have someone like JLO, who is beautiful, is this powerhouse, is mega fucking rich, right? Famous, everything. And she's struggling with keeping a relationship that's good and long-term and thriving. And it's because, again, either her self-concept is poor when it comes to her love life. Obviously, it's not poor when it comes to success. And she struggles in this area of her life, clearly. She has failed outcomes over and over and over again. She changes the players, most of them, but they all end up playing the same fucking game with her. So this is where she would benefit. So if anybody knows her, send her to my website. I could help this woman manifest a better experience for herself. But this is where, they're not, immune to this shit either, right? This is what I'm saying. It has nothing to do with what the fuck you look like, how much money you have, how powerful you are. It's your self-concept. So she's either struggling with that when it comes to love, or again, she has shitty assumptions about love and the men and the relationships, or it's all of the above. And she's going to keep doing this until something clicks for her internally. Now, again, this is just my opinion. Obviously, I'm not working with her. I don't know all the fucking, details, but when we look at someone's life, it's very evident based off their patterns what their assumptions are. And you can tell if something's good or not, because if they keep manifesting the same outcomes that aren't what they want, then that is a fucking clear indicator that their assumptions in regards to this desire is not on point. So let me know if you like this kind of video. Again, I have a whole bunch up my sleeve, and give me some ideas too of anyone that you want me to talk about that has a history of manifesting their SP back, or has a history of natural assumptions that haven't worked out well for them when it comes to their love life. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.